So energetic minimums, I'm just looking to my notes here. It's something like a bar. You know, we have a bar. You know, you've heard of the glass ceiling, where women in the corporate world can only go so far. There's like this invisible ceiling that keeps them below this invisible ceiling. Well, we all have an energetic minimum, which is a bar. So whether that's love, relationships, health, money, there is that bar that we've set in place for ourselves, and we've agreed to that this is as far as we're going to go. This bar, we're not going to go beyond this bar for love, for money, how much money we bring into our business every month, the house we live in, how we're being treated by a partner or a family member or loved one or children. In other words, it's like a boundary, but it's more subtle. You don't really know that it's there sometimes. And even though you may agree to it, you may have agreed to it at a very young age based on experiences, based on interactions, whether that's positive or negative in your life growing up. And especially as women, we tend to set the bar, and sometimes we set the bar too low. So today I want to talk about how to raise that bar, raise that energetic minimum for your money, for your love, for your health, for your relationships. So you need to know where you are currently and where you desire to be. And in order to go somewhere, you really need to know where you are. So understanding that you need to know from a broader perspective where you are and where you desire to be. Because if you desire to go somewhere but you don't have an understanding where you're at, where you're currently at, then it's going to make it very challenging to really get to where you desire to be. So this is all related to your energetic minimums, where when you want to bring a certain income every month and you just keep hitting the same number all the time, whether that's 2,000, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, and you desire to go beyond that, and it just doesn't matter what you do, you're just bumping up against this number. Or, you know, a relationship, a type of relationship, you keep attracting the same person, the same type of man, or the same type of woman, or whomever it may be. It's like this cycle, this pattern, and you're just stuck at this energetic minimum of what you have set, knowingly or unconsciously. So usually when we have energetic minimums, it's usually something that's attached to our heart. So for example, if you want to have your own home or wherever you live, and your energetic minimum is set to always maintaining your house, always paying the mortgage, always making sure that the house is running smoothly, the bills are paid, there's food on the table, you know, if you have kids, the kids are fed, they're taken care of, and everything is surrounding your household, your physical home, your physical house, anything relating to the house. You set an energetic minimum that this is it for me. As long as my mortgage is paid, my bills are paid, my kids are fed, my family is taken care of, I am good. So maybe that costs you, you know, to run your house and your household. Maybe it's $5,000 a month, maybe it's $2,000 a month, maybe it's $10,000 a month, whatever that thing is. And that's what that comes in, right? Like clockwork, it comes in. But now you're ready to up level, and you can't seem to be moving past this $5,000 or this $2,000, and you can't figure it out. You want to do more. So if you are experiencing, if you've come to recognize that you've reached a bar, you can't go beyond a certain income in your business and in your life, take a look at how you have it set to. What is it tied to? Because it's usually something that's attached dearly to our heart. That's where we put it in our heart space. So look at your heart space and see what is there. You know, what may be holding you back. So the first way that you can really raise the bar is to choose an area of a life that's funky right now. So let's talk about money, okay? And think about the lifestyle that you desire to live. So you've been living a lifestyle, whether that's, you know, you're traveling or you desire to travel, whatever that thing is, but you want to bring in more income in your life and business every month. choose that particular area. So whether it's money, look at your lifestyle. Whether it's for love, think about relationships. And whether it's for health, think about mobility, independence, being able to work out whenever you want and really get into shape, right? Think about those things, how it relates to each other. So choose a particular area that you feel stuck in right now. And number 2 is to imagine raising this bar. So you're making 5,000 right now, you want to make 10,000, or you're making 2, you want to make 3 or 4, whatever that number is. Or your household is good and you want to travel. You want to bring more money into your life and your business and you want to travel. But that requires resources, of course. So think about what that would look like for you. Imagine, really get clear on what raising the bar, what your current bar is right now. What does that look like, right? How does it feel? Really feel into it to really understand the emotions that's attached to raising the bar, raising the standard, raising your energetic minimums. What does that look like? What does that feel like? Because this is a very important part. Getting clear on what it is, getting clear on what it looks like, getting clear on how it feels is really, really important to really step into the emotion and really tap into that. That's a very important part. And every day, number 3, as you go on, pay close attention to the limiting beliefs and doubts that will surface when you try to raise your energetic minimums and raise that bar, raise that standard, raise the minimum amount of money that's coming into your business every month. Or even partners, the type of partners that you're attracting. Really, really pay close attention to the limiting beliefs that will surface, because it's only when we set an intention to make a change, when we set an intention to move beyond where we currently are, the limiting beliefs, the naysayers will rise, will show their ugly face. And it's good, because now we know what has been keeping you stuck. And you know that, okay, there's a worthiness issue, or you don't believe that you can do it, or you are afraid of what people will say. Well, you have a beautiful home, your house is taken care of. Why do you need to renovate? Like, it's good on its own. Why do you need more money to renovate? Why even waste your money? People have all kinds of stuff to say when you decide to do whatever. It's your life. Do you, okay? I can't even say a better way. Just do you. So every day, pay close attention to the limiting beliefs or doubts that's keeping you stuck, and work on those limiting beliefs so that you can raise your energetic minimums when it comes to money, relationships, love, health, wealth, whatever that thing is, so that you can break through to your next level. So you always hear me talk about breaking through to the next level. And that's in its essence what it is about, just breaking through to your next level. And I'm just going to get an interruption at this exact moment, so bear with me. Teddy. So what is that thing? When you hear breaking through to the next level, there's like a level right here and you're trying to break through. This is exactly what it is about. Your energetic minimums that keeps you below this standard, or below this bar, or below this level. And it's really time to rise above that, and to really, for 2020, really set an intention that you're going to live the life that you desire without anyone's permission. Your permission is the only permission that you need. Now, when it comes to relationships, in our life, we give away our permission to others. And we look to loved ones and friends and family, even our people that follow us on Facebook or Instagram or wherever, to give us permission to do the work that we're called to do. You're the only one that can give yourself permission to go after the life that you desire, to do the work that you're called to do. It's not your husband, it's not your boyfriend, it's not your wife, it's not your mama, your sister, your cousin, your auntie, it's not your children, it's not your cat nor your dog, okay? It's you. You need to step into your full power and give yourself permission to be the woman that you're called to be, a woman living on purpose, a woman who's called to make a difference in the world, and a woman who is being paid divinely for the work that she's putting into the world.